Welcome to Do Wilderness. This is a video that will show you how to get to the old trail that heads into Lady Creek Basin. Now, right now you're looking at a map of Paradise Park Trail. I took off at the Paradise Park trailhead. This trail that heads into Lady Creek Basin has to be, made at least 100 years ago. Now the total mileage to the turnoff is 3.5 miles. When you get to the Zigzag Canyon viewpoint, you will have gone 2.7 miles of that 3.5 miles. Zigzag Canyon viewpoint, and if these trees weren't here, Mount Hood would be right there. You can just barely see the chairlifts at Timberline up top there, and there is Ski Bowl over there and there. At about 3.2 miles, begin to be aware. It's about 3.5, 3.4 miles in. And there are two key markers. One is this old woodpecker dead cedar, remnants of the old forest fire here. And then the second marker, after the old woodpecker dead cedar, remnant of the old forest fire, is the old cedar stump. At the old cedar stump, you're going to turn in just like this. Then you're going to see the trail right here. If you look at that right here, you can see how it's kind of concave. Well, this is now an old trail that we'll clear on. And we're going to come up to a spot here where the bear grass is all off to the side. See how all the bear grass is one side or the other. This is the sign of an old trail. Right here, you can see it. Use your wilderness senses. See it there? See how this is kind of a trail here? Very old trail. Right here it took a turn. And then it kind of made an S-turn there. Okay. Now see it here, how it's kind of dished there, concave. This is an old trail, folks. Here we have some more bear grass sign. Bear grass off to the side. Here we can really see it. See how it's very dished or concave. This is where the trail made a turn. Oh, now you can really see it right here. You can really see it here. Now we're coming up on a hillside here. Look at this. Now you can really, now it's really prevalent. See how it kind of looks, how the hillside is kind of interrupted, sort of, I have to say that. Now this is kind of a cool spot here in it. It's kind of eroded away here, but you can see it, how it goes up here. Looks like something's been on it. Now see how the trees, it's kind of a tunnel of trees here. This is another sign of an old trail. You got something that looks man-made in here, then you got a perfect route through the trees. A seasoned hiker will be able to pick up on this very simple. And it really is quite cool how your wilderness trail senses kind of kick in. Because I know that's how I found this. I was heading up this slope here, and I crossed this. I said, wait a second, this looks man-made. And so I started following it, and sure enough, it's a trail. Here it takes a little juke jive. Oh, here's a perfect spot where the bare grass is. See that? How the bare grass is on one side or the other. And oh, this is a perfect example of it. See how the hillside comes down and there's that break in the natural hillside. That's a trail. I'm just going to keep on filming all the way down in the Lady Creek Basin here. Walking on, here it is here. And you can see down there, Lady Creek Basin is getting closer. We're still on a corridor of trees, going through the corridor with trees on both sides here. Now, here's Lady Creek Basin down there. The trail goes off over here. And you're gonna know you're here when it comes way down. And it leads into Lady Creek Basin, which is so beautiful. There's Lady Creek Basin Camp. There's no water source like directly by. This is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. An old burnout cedar. Look at the size of this old burnout cedar. And it has a hemlock growing in the middle of it. How cool. I've never noticed this down here. I love the wilderness. So, here's Lady Creek Basin Camp. And this is the starting of the Lady Creek Basin. I just want to give people a warning about the Lady Creek Basin. Lady Creek Basin is known as a featureless plain, in that you will start walking out here and you will come to a point where you will not know which way's which. You will waste a lot of time trying to find your way out. You'll waste a lot of energy. And sometimes it could put you in kind of a state of panic. See how it's totally flat here? Further on down in the basin, there's a little bit of slope, but not much. And you get out here and turn around, and you really have no idea, and you lose all sense of direction. So don't just take off in Lady Creek Basin without first marking a waypoint to where you started. Take the waypoint for Lady Creek Basin Camp and make sure and have that. Or just make a navigation plan yourself. Look at a topo map and hike to the headwaters of Cajun Creek. I'll be showing you that, the water source, here very soon.